All right. Let me go ahead and get the stream open on my phone and we'll get this going so I can go back to bed. All right. Let me open it up here so I can find the thing. Da, 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 da. All right. And all right, I didn't even bother getting the music going. We're gonna go fast. So we'll load in game one here, and then we'll take a quick look at the draft, and then we'll go. All right. JAT on blue, Rock on red. Rock's gonna be running back the Nilasona. Or what was it, Nilasona? Or was it Samir? I don't know. I can't remember. We have so many losses, I can't keep track of them all. Thresh, Swain Vane, Silas mid coming back, Benson returning. Lilia for Sawdude, Gragas Rengar, presumably Rengar jungle, Gragas top, and then set last pick here for Lynch Draco. All right, let's get into it. And I happen to know from looking at the match history that both these games are kind of long, so especially the second one. So we're definitely going to fast forward through some parts of this because I want to go back to bed.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
So I'm going to check here. Everything looking pretty standard. PTA on Vane's a little bit interesting, but I think it's good. Guardian on Thresh instead of Aftershock. That's a little unusual too, but also fine. Lots of Conquerors in this game. 6 Conquerors. So beyond that, everything else looks pretty standard. I'm just going to start on opposite sides here. That's like the Thresh's third hit hook already, and nothing's really coming of it. Tough. JAT still looking for their first win of the season, and Rock trying to desperately stay in playoff contention here. I'm not sure if they still are in or not. There's been a little bit of confusion about whether or not they're still available. Another hook by Thresh, but every time they do that, they just immediately all in the vein and they have to back off. So that's tough. Another hook. King Beard, my goodness. Getting his money's worth. How many times do you say that you've gotten hooked 6 times before 4 minutes and still not died? Or even had to blow flash, really. Lane gank here by Rengar. I don't know if... Wave's in a really good spot, though, so you should be able to avoid it, you would think. Another hook! Oh my goodness. Ooh, does manage to get the sums this time, but we'll live. Interesting W the wrong way there by Set, but it did save his life. And that was, okay, what? That was a, does he try to flash E and miss? Oh no, he tries to flash W, but Set gets to level up, and then ultis to level ulti up to level up, survive, and then ulti finish him off. Although I think he might have survived anyway. Flash W, not the highest damage, but in the end, it will be a kill for this Draco on the Set. First Dragon going on over to Rock here. Can't come down here on Swain. Do they actually have the damage to finish him off? Yes, they do, and they are going to get him. Have to blow both ultis, but they do get him. Now, Lilia going to come in for a gank here on Gragas, so no ulti for him, or no flash for him, so he will go down. Rock gonna go ahead and grab the grubs as well, so great start for them. Although not really necessarily the gold column. Ooh, gank coming down here in the bot lane, roamed by the Swain. Will they actually have to finish off anybody? No. That Nyla Sona lane is actually pretty resilient with all that sustain. Gank can be coming in here from the top lane. Set gonna be able to turn it and kill the Gragas, but can he beat Rengar as well? Yes, he can, and Set is a fair and balanced champion. Oh my goodness. Lots of pings up coming in the chat for the Set. And yeah. Trying to fight Set with the when he's low, you better hope you have the burst, because otherwise you're gonna die. Speaking of gonna die, Swain's gonna go down here. Ignite mid on the Swain choice. I assume he took that because it's against Silas, but not working out so well right now, unfortunately. Another engage here on the Sona, but yeah, they're so much heal and shielding, they're able to just stall out long enough for the jungler to help, although Lilia ends up getting hooked on her tower, and now Lyle's going to go for it as well. Not quite able to finish off the kill, and then Rengar comes here to clean him up. Being a 3-for-0 in favor of JAT in the bot lane. And please tell me my mic isn't working. I'm pretty sure it's working, but... Oh no, it's I know it's working. Never mind, I checked it at the beginning. Never mind. I forgot I checked it. Rengar ulti coming in from the bot lane here. And Sona will end up going down. Double Swain ultis here in the mid lane. But will the real Swain Shady please stand up? And no, neither of them will die. Christina Warner, hello! Your name seems familiar, but I don't remember where from. Okay. And a bit of a fight breaking out here in the river. Nyla able to go in from the side and get a nice kind of CC combo. One of the few ADCs that can realistically flank and make plays.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Goal lead's still very even so far. I like your streams. Well, thank you. PDX versus WTF was kind of a banger, not gonna lie. Was that tonight too? Oh goodness. Am I gonna have to be a double hero tonight? Alright, we'll see. I didn't realize there was 2 series tonight, I thought there was just the one. Can't come down here in the bot lane. Double sleep for Lilia. Ooh, the Nalo actually doesn't end up pulling in vain, so she'll be safe. I don't blame me if you don't. I mean, I kind of just woke up from a nap a little bit. I'd planned to go back to sleep, but then I checked the thing and I was like, oh shit, I guess the patch is tonight, isn't it? So, we'll see. Double Swain ulti in the mid once again, but now Rengar's here, and he still almost comes out ahead, but they do end up taking that Xylo. Ooh, nice hook there on the Sona. Did they have the damage to actually get her? Another hook, my God! Goat King hits everything, and they finally do get the Sona, but can they finish off the Nile as well? No, and now Lilia is going to come down here and help out and grab both of them. So, God, they just last forever. All those heals and shield spam. Should be dragon number 2 here for Rock and Strike as well. Only about 800 or 800 gold lead, but oh no. Rengar kind of gets caught with his pants down in the jungle. It's going to go down. Lindstrom already up to 5-0, absolutely dominating the top side of the map right now. Although not as far ahead as you would think for being 5-0, at a 1.6k gold lead, which is substantial, but 1.6k gold lead in one level, that's manageable. If you're JAT, as long as the rest of the team is doing okay. Unfortunately, they are. I mean, yeah, they're doing all right. JAT's still very winnable for JAT. Although I have a feeling we're going to struggle comp-wise rather than because of gold deficit. Game goes on. Another fresh hook there on Sona, and Rengar's going to go in, but just does not have the damage. Sona's going to go down, or Sona not going to go down. Rengar going to go down. It's not often you see a Sona get hooked and then follow up by a Rengar ulti, and the Sona doesn't even go below half health. But here we are. We're kind of cooking with this combo. Rock gonna go ahead and move on here. Swain trying to contest. Actually gonna be able to flash and take out the Nyla. And now, Sawdude is here, so he should be able to secure the Otacon here, and he will. Meanwhile, Sauce is going crazy with the stolen Swain ulti. He's gotten great value out of those so far. You're a pro gamer. Well, thank you. And yeah, it was pretty close in gold, but now Rock kind of starting to pull away here. About 5k gold lead. Those gold leads can accumulate fast from one or two fights. Things turn quickly in this game. 1,000 gold bounty, 4th set. Interesting choice to go for the Riftmaker, or not the Riftmaker. The heck is this item called? Hullbreaker. I was close. Riftmaker, Hullbreaker, kind of the same thing. Vant can't carry this without Cleanser QSS, yeah. Definitely needs some way to keep that, to not get slept in team fights. That's just way too debilitating. I know that when we played against Sawdude's Lily on Sunday, and I played Quintop, and I took Cleanse for exactly that reason, because I just couldn't deal with getting slept in team fights. In the end, it didn't matter, but I think we played against this exact comp, in fact. Except for Lindstriko was on Tom Kench instead of Set, but otherwise I believe the comp was exactly the same. And it was Rihi playing instead of Vincent. Wanted to ask if I can make some art for your channel. I think, you know, now I remember where you're from. I think you were, I think you asked for that before, and I'm pretty sure I banned you because I thought you were a bot. But don't make me do it again. I almost took cleanse, but I thought I would use barrier more. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's hard to make that decision. A lot of times I take cleanse and I feel like I never use it, but. Yeah, this set is just kind of unstoppable in the sideline. Level 17 already, my goodness. But you should see my Kindred, it's not great. I will say Kindred is just kind of an annoying champion. The AoE revival denial or kill denial is just annoying. I just don't like that champion playing against it. Especially as a Juggernaut enjoyer, Kindred just kind of ruins my day. Yeah, the flash Lilia plays are just really hard to avoid unless you know it's coming and preemptively flash it. And once you get tagged, you're basically dead unless your team can like coalesce protect you, which is not happening. This game is too far behind. Appreciate the last minute cast. Yeah, for sure. I was planning to go back to bed, but then I looked at the stream channel and I'm like, I can grab it. So, but yeah, I figure most people will probably just watch it after the fact, which is fine. I'm kind of speed running the stream a little bit anyway, going faster than I normally would. Especially because of this game too. I know it's a long one. With Stitchel Dragon Soul here coming in for Rock. Double Swainels is coming out. Someone's actually going to go down, but and Hungry Hobbit just being too scared to actually auto attack. I don't think it would have mattered. I think they're just too far behind. That would have been a good engage if the game were closer, but alas, it is not. So that will be Mountain Soul going over to Rock here and Baron here as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, we'll say comp-wise, I really don't like JAT's comp. All they really have is pick potential. Rengar just doesn't do a whole lot in my opinion. I just don't like Rengar. Their team is a bit low on DPS general. They're basically just playing solo on Vayne. Ooh. Oh, a bit of an anti-synergy there. Knocks the Sona out of the Thresh Hook. So, it's tough. Give a chance, please? I don't think so. Sorry, bot lady. I think I remember you were trying to do commissioned artwork before a couple months ago. Or 2 months ago. I seem to remember that. So. Looks like Rock's just gonna go ahead and end here, and they're just way too big to be stopped at this point. Quadra kill coming in for Herd of Gravity. Savage Snark. Tough. I do find it interesting. This person was here back in like September, and I think I banned them back then, and then I unbanned them. Was like, fuck it, whatever. And then I guess they're back a few months later, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I might just end up banning him again. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be game 1. 30-minute win, or 13-minute win over to Rock. So buckle in for a very long game 2. And let me switch here. Teams do switch sides. I'm not going to bother changing the overlay because I can't be bothered. I'm lazy. But Rock on the left, JAT on the right. Twisted Fate coming in for Benson. He has none to play that. And then Zeri Lulu. The Yumi did get banned, so they They probably would have gone that if it was available, but they go for Lulu instead. It's a good backup plan. And then Zach Warwick could realistically play either of those top or jungle. Mel, first pick, solid choice. Maokai and Nivea. That's going to be a Mel bot lane by the looks of it. And then Scion jungle, Camille top. Interesting. Okay. We'll go ahead and get into it. Mel is so strong, indeed. Mel is indeed so strong. All right. Let's, where's my thing? Here we go. Looks like it's actually going to be Mel, Maokai bot lane, which is interesting. Wait, what? Oh no, it's... What the heck? Is it, oh, is it Anivius, Mel, bot lane, Scion mid? That's interesting. Can you tell me about your gaming career, please? Yeah, I'm sorry. You're a little, you're definitely a little too AI for me. Sorry, my friend. Big apologies if you are if you're a real person, but you're acting way too sussy. All right.
Minions have spawned.
I'm also going to start on opposite sides here. Okay, good. It's going to be an early solo kill up for Camille. No, she doesn't have the damage to finish him off, I don't think. He does not. Now, can Zach finish off the kill? Oh, no, the Camille shield. Oh, Zach does finish off the kill! It manages to burst through the Camille shield to get the solo kill. So we'll play the Lynch Draco there. High Tide kind of underestimating the Zach healing. Gotta be careful with those blobs. That healing is crazy. Bit of an all-in here in the bot lane. Lulu barely able to survive. Maokai coming in for the gank. No sums on Lulu. She should go down. And they will both go down. That's going to be a double kill for the Mel, which is a support. But hey, Mel's a pretty good champion to get a bunch of kills on, so why not?
Quickens the work.
Thanks for the cast, am I? Yep, for sure. Normally I would have waited until tomorrow to do it, but, you know. Patch servers going down in a couple hours, or 3 hours. I'm not exactly, I think it's 4 hours? 4 hours? I don't know. But regardless, I want to go ahead and get it done. So, 4-man gank coming down here in the bot lane. Lulu's going to go down. Trying to stay away for the end of it. Yeah, I happen to know that this is a long game, so it will not take the full duration because I'm going to fast forward through a decent bit of it, but we will get through it. And yeah, I don't know if Camille is very familiar with Zach top, but he's kind of getting the business right now, and I know it's very unpleasant to lane against. Nice ambush from the bush there, but Zeri's gonna go right in. Nice reflect there by Mel, though. Very early ulti. But he's gonna end up working out another 4-man in the bot lane. 4 kills for the Mel. Okay. Amazingly, only about 1,000 gold lead despite how many kills it got. Can't come up here in the top lane. Nice ulti by Camille, but it's not gonna be quite enough. No flash on her, so is usually enough, but sometimes you kind of wish you had flash. I do like the comp for JAT. I do like the combination of like CC and tank. But I do think this comp will have a problem if the game goes late enough just because they don't have an AD carry or any real true DPS threat. So if this goes long enough and they have to compete with Zeri Yumi, they're going to have a bad time. So going to be able to finish off Zach here. No, he's going to stop his passive, and now Roxy to try to save him. Warwick coming in. He's going to end up going down. And then, ooh, huge Mel damage coming in from the side, but ends up taking too much tower and goes down. I think she got gold card under tower there and stuck, and now Jazz has to try to bail. By the way, I say this a lot, but I'm going to say it again because it's very relevant. You AP champions over here. Dark Seal. I see Zach has one. Good. I see TF has one. Very good. Anivia is a little bit easy to justify because you need a lot of item slots because of your build, with tier and stuff. But Mel, Dark Seal, 100%. You should have a 10-stack Dark Seal right now. I promise it's worth it. Interesting gank here. That's actually gonna work. It is. Wow, that's tough. Despite the kill deficit, about a 1k goal lead here for Rock, thanks to the thanks to some, I guess, mostly just shutdowns and some power plates. And Zach looking fair and balanced here in the mid lane. Still alive, and he's gonna escape, no problemo, from 40 years of CC. Another gank coming here in the bot lane. Maokai ult coming. Ooh, flash already down. Oh no! And Zeri ends up getting hit by the other, the thingy, the tendril of the Maokai ulti. And they're trying their best to body block the Zeri autos to save Maokai, which they do. So 2-0 in favor of JAT. 2 more kills for the look away! Can't! Look away! The versus Zach top. I just got here. What the heck happened in draft? I guess they wanted their double mage bot lane. And it took me a while to. I got confused. Took me a while to figure out what exactly the comp was when I got in the game. And Blue having to run is going to end up going down to the Mel ulti. Draco gonna go ahead and stay top and probably get that. Is he able to get that full tier 2 tower? You should be able to, yeah. Don't back off until someone shows that they're coming to stop you. Good. And JAT will go ahead and take this the second dragon for themselves. There you go. And Zach's still staying top. Says, hey, I'm gonna make you come up here, which is what you're supposed to do. In this situation, make the enemy respond to you. Very good. Gonna go ahead and grab that 700 gold for himself. Yeah, top lane, 2k gold lead. Not as much as you would think, considering that Camille's 0-5, but that's kind of top lane for you. Nivea Mel is definitely a funny idea. I think it has potential. I would have liked to have seen some type of 80 DPS threat on the team. Camille's kind of it, but not really. Especially when she's struggling like this. But I would have liked to see, like, I don't know, a Yone or something. Or like a Darius, something, some type of big AD threat. So you can't just stack MR. Fight breaking out here. Maokai kind of gets caught in all the CC there and ends up going down, but then Silent ults mid. Gonna go ahead and get both. 2 kills there for Anivia. It's funnier when they don't have a dash with a wall. True. Yeah, being a dashless champion against an Anivia wall is not a good time. And Lynch Draco's gonna Baron bounce all over that Anivia's face. Not pop the passive. Despite the deficit, yeah, about 2.5k gold lead here for Rock. 3k gold lead here for Rock. However, JAT's going to go ahead and grab Dragon number 3, so even though they're behind in gold, they're in a great spot. Or feet of worth are over for Rock. The fight kind of break out here. Warwick kind of gets caught up from the side. Lots of flanking and pick potential for this JAT team comp. And that's going to be a double kill, triple kill for the Mel. Oh my goodness. Well, their comp is on a time limit, and so far they're playing like it. They're kind of pushing the tempo. We're going to go for the Baron here right away, but their DPS is not great. And Rock somehow managed to contest this. TF does have ulti, and Zach is here. Zach's going to go ahead and go in. Benson trying his best to bait out the Reflect, but King Beard does not fall for it and ends up collecting the gold card. Does eventually go down once the Warwick arrives. And not quite able to kill them, but it does stop the Baron, so it's a successful Baron contest. Now Rock's going to go ahead and try to do it. And their DPS is much faster, so Lynch Draco going to go ahead and be more fair and balanced onto the back line right there. And JAT very split up here. Mel dead, so not able, their carry really not here at the moment, so they kind of, they end up going down here. Does stop the Baron, but Rock kind of starting to take control back of this game, macro-wise. The question is, does Rock realize they're up 3k gold while they're playing this game? They probably feel like they're down a lot, but they're actually in good spot. They've got gold lead, they've got feats of strength, so they just got to worry about that Dragon Soul. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of get caught here. It's a tough time to get caught right when potential Dragon Soul spawns. Speedrun edition, yeah. I think we're doing the PDX versus WTF series afterwards as well, so we're going to knock them both out quick before the patch hits. And Rock able to go ahead and secure that Dragon, and now, because he tried to steal the Dragon here, Rock has an opening to go take this Baron. Zach going to go ahead and TP up here. They're going to be able to catch out Camille. They should be able to just do Baron here, I would think. They're going to go for it. Mel is here though, so you gotta be careful. But Zach, I was Zach, I wouldn't let her be near this pit. Just get in there. But nope, not quite able to do much. Contest. And yeah, Baron's gonna go down to Rock. And Mel, even with the 12 kills, she's actually the lowest goal of their team, even with 12 kills, which is support things. That is tough. And Strago going to go ahead and Zach all over the shop here. Look at all that disgusting healing, by the way. You desperately need anti-heal for this Zach. Warwick too, but especially for this Zach. My goodness, the dude's invincible. And he's able to stall long enough for his team to show up and help. but then his team gets dove in the top lane, ends up being a 1-for-1. Ooh, Saw Dude nice flash to get on top of the Mel and quickly drain tanker, so well played by Saw Dude, realizing he could probably win that 1v1 if he just got in melee range. Yeah, the Mel is definitely falling off a bit here, unfortunately, for JAT. And Lulu's gonna go ahead and get caught out here. Ends up going down here. Sion's gonna go ahead and ult, and Warwick's gonna go ahead and ult onto the Mel. No interrupt for him, so he ends up going down. Yeah, they're just having a hard time protecting this Mel, which I don't blame them. I do not blame them at all. JAT actually managed to. Okay, they actually managed to win the team fight. I had to hold my breath there for a second to see if Zach somehow won that, because it was looking kind of close. JAT should be able to secure Chemcheck Soul here for themselves. Indeed they will. Hang in there, we still got a while to go. And yeah, unfortunately, this is the downside of this Mel build. It spikes really hard, but it just doesn't scale super well because you just don't have the raw AP. Mel's not the best scaling champion anyway, but especially with a build like this, you don't have the AP. You're not fueling those AP ratios, so kind of relying on your team to pick up the slack damage-wise now. I'm not saying the build's wrong either. Against this tanky team, I think the build's fine. It's just kind of lost some of momentum. Not quite able to really snowball into Crazy Town and no Dark Seal, so. Second Baron coming up. Both teams going to jockey. Lion's going to go ahead and ulti in, or a TP in. Space's going to go ahead and ulti in. Fight's starting out well so far, but Zach currently doing Zach things. Mel's got a double kill, but he has to kite out away from the Zach and getting solo killed by the Zach on the back line. A full tank Zach, by the way. No damage items on this bad boy. But he's 1v5 in the fight anyway because Zach is a bullshit champion. He does eventually go down, but Zach basically just solo carried his team in that team fight. Yeah, the rest of Rock did other stuff, but this is my soapbox. I'm gonna do what I want, and I hate Zach. Ooh, Hurry, I need to be careful. I don't want to lose your passive. Ooh, going for the Riftmaker final item for the Lynch Draco is going to add a lot of extra damage to his build. Get 166 AP out of that. Wait, who just died? Hold on. Oh, Anivia gets caught out here. I see. I probably would have preferred Leandri's final item over Riftmaker, but I do think Riftmaker is really good. So I'm glad he decided to go damage item, final item on Zach, because he's already lasting forever. Just build the damage item and carry these teamfights even harder. Great macro positioning here by Rock, taking advantage of Anivia being dead to go ahead and grab another Baron. Silence is going to go in. They're going to land there on Lulu. Do they have the damage to finish her off? They do, and now the rest of the fight's going to break out. But Zach's going in, and he's lobbing all over the place. Oh, and Mel's too far forward and has to start backing off. Still doing tons of damage, though. And that Anivia ult's in a great spot to kind of prevent the rest of Rock from going in. But unfortunately, he still ends up getting them. How does he still get the smell kill? What? Wait, what? How does Mel even die here? I'm so confused. Oh, got sniped by the very hard to see TFQ right there. That's tough. In the end, they come out ahead. Zach going crazy in that team fight once again. And Rock going to go ahead and move on to Elder here, but Camille says, not so fast. I'm here to feed you another kill before you get the Elder. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And Rock going to go grab Elder here. Someone make sure to tell Anime Lowell to upgrade his boots, because he's still sitting on those unupgraded boots there. It's 500 gold. It's great value. You gotta be real careful here. You get engaged on here, you probably lose the game against Elder. So they don't have Baron though, so you can just clear minions safely, as safe as you can. Unfortunately, no magic pen item here for Mel, so all of this MR stacking, this building MR on Rock is paying a lot of dividends to kind of dull her damage a bit. No magic pen item. Oh no, I was gonna say, no, never mind. She's got Void Staff. Never mind. So far, it looks like they're managing to stall out the Elder. No, the fight breaks out, but the Elder has run out. So good stall here by JAT, even with down a sizable gold lead, and Elder they managed to hold without losing, even giving up an inhib tower. So well played. And yeah, they're down 9k, but I don't know how much that really matters 46 minutes into the game. Wait, how did Twisted Fate die? What? Oh, he tries to ulti away to get away from the... Oh, he gets caught by Camille and tries to ulti to escape, but it does not work that way, I'm afraid. Yep, can't ulti out of the... Can't ulti out of Camille ult. I can't wait till next season. Yeah, me too. This season's been a bit of a bummer for me, but that's okay. Can't win them all. JAT gonna go ahead and move on to Baron here while Camille splits bot. Does have TP available if he needs it. Keeping the Zac away is definitely a worthwhile trade if you're Camille. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a team fight here for JAT. Malkail comes in, not able to catch anybody, and now Cyanult's coming in as well. Camille's gonna end up going down here, but not long enough, not before team's able to go ahead and grab the Lulu. Unfortunately, Zeri able to get away, and now Maokai being a little too cute here. Is he gonna get caught and die? Oh no, I think. Oh, he dodged the gold card with W. Smart. Good heads up play there by the Enchanter tier item. Yeah, that one's gonna have potential for sure. So for sure, we'll see if Sona hits a new super high win rate after they introduce that item. All right, Elder Dragon is coming up. Again, 8k gold. Oh no, and Twisted Fate's gonna get caught out here, but nice flash, able to get out of it. But now, can the front line of Rock stall long enough? Melo's gonna come out, not gonna execute anybody. And this Zac is just not going down. He's finally popped, but he still has passive. And now that stalls long enough for Zeri and for Zeri to get here. And Zeri and Lulu to get here. But now Camille's trying to end the game. But it's going to be a double port back to stop him, so they should be able to hold him for now. I don't blame Camille for trying to go for that. The fight was already lost, and yeah, she's good even without Tier, exactly. The fight was. Oh, let's go ahead and look at that fight, because that was the game-deciding fight here. So let's go ahead and see what all happens here. So Camille's split pushing top, and she has TP, and they kind of get the pick here on Twisted Fate, but he's able to flash out of it and stay alive. And Camille's saying they think this is JAT still thinks this is a pick play, so he's not TPing. He's going to go for the end instead, but the Zac just takes forever to kill. And it stalls for so long that the rest of Rock was able to show up and clean up the team fight. And Camille, bless her, I don't know if her being there would have even made a difference. Yeah, very close game. Stops the doubles TPs to stop the backdoor. And yeah, 50-minute banger game, but in the end, Rock will take it. So their second consecutive win. So well played to them. Is it close past the old Moonstone? Yeah. I mean, it'll be good, I think. Seraphine, too, probably. But yeah, that'll be it for this series. Let me go ahead and look at the other one real quick. Let me see. Let me find it here. Here we go. Oh, oops, I clicked the wrong one. Oh goodness, this is a 3-game series too? Oh boy! I could tell it was a close one though, so. Alright, fuck it. We'll go ahead and let me. Alright, let me go ahead and stop and restart the stream real quick so it gets logged as 2 separate streams. And how do we even get the replays? If you have someone from the game that played the game onto your friends list, you can go to the match history and watch the replay that way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream real quick, and we'll get into PDX versus WTF. Be right back.